Okay, hello and welcome to my second ever stream. For this one, I am going to be shiny hunting for Unown in Pokemon Legends Arceus, which is not the worst shiny hunt I've ever done. So, I think everything's working, so I'm just going to start heading in. So I've already caught one before this, so I was just sort of checking out how likely it was to work. So, probably going to be a little bit repetitive, me just running back and forth, so anyone who wants to come in and chat is welcome to do so. Just to keep me company while I do it. So, will I get one on the first one? Nope. I'm a little bit rusty at Legends Arceus because I haven't played it in a while. So I was playing Scarlet and Violet a lot. But I've done a lot of shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet. And I'm basically running out of things to shiny hunt. So I figured I'd come back to Legends Arceus for a bit and try this, as this seems like the best place to get all the Unown forms. So I've done some shiny hunting on here before now, but never really bothered with the Unowns. I didn't even look at those mass outbreaks, but I'm not that interested in them. Most other things I've already caught that I would want in this game. So I have done a lot of shiny hunting before now. Like on Scarlet and Violet alone, I've got like 300 shinies, and basically shiny hunted everything I can to a degree. There's one or two that will be probably worse than this shiny hunt, which I'm not going to be bothering with at the time being, because I kind of think they're going to do an event for them. There'll be the awkward forms of Dunsparce and Mousehold, which have a very small chance of being the correct form. But yeah, pretty much everything else in Scarlet and Violet I've already shiny hunted. When I played this before, I got all the new forms shiny, but didn't bother with much of the old stuff, although I've got quite a few other things in the process. So I was looking through my shiny decks the other day and realised I don't have that many of the Unowns. So Unown seemed like a good one to shiny hunt for. But not the most interesting one, just me running back and forth. So I'm probably just going to be waffling a bit to an extent. I really hope I don't screw anything up along the way here. I may well do. As I said, I am a little bit rusty at this. Being a bit careful with the Unown, because when I found the one the other day, I didn't actually hear the shiny sound, so don't want to accidentally miss a shiny just because I wasn't paying attention. Kind of get the feeling I'm actually going to find like Psyduck and Carnivine more than Unown. But Unown is quite an easy one to perfect. The decks for, because you just have to find all the forms in the overworld. So, well, say overworld, it's just in the game. In their fixed locations. So getting the shiny rate boosted is quite easy to do. Nope. Yeah, a bit of background for my history with Pokemon is I got my first game around the time of my 9th birthday. It's Pokemon Blue. And I was actually introduced to the game, to the franchise, a few months earlier with originally the trading cards, and then the anime. And once I got into them, I was basically hooked on the franchise ever since. So that was many years ago. Now I've become a bit of a shiny hunter. And quite often, when I've got nothing else to do, just crack out one of my games and start shiny hunting. Oh, and this is an outbreak, so I am just going to save. There's a slightly higher chance of getting a shiny off this. And I am just going to start. I'm not going to catch all these, I'm just going to find them. It's fairly easy at this level. Anyway, I played most games in the Pokemon series. There's a few that I haven't, I just missed or never really got round to playing because they didn't interest me as much, mostly spin-off games, like Mystery Dungeon games I haven't really played much. Occasionally I'll get hung up on one game and not really play the other ones in the generation as much. I'd like barely start some games, sort of forget about them after I played one. Usually if I was busy at uni or something like that, I quite often wouldn't get round to playing all of them completely. I started shiny hunting from Pokemon Platinum. And basically shiny hunted in almost every game since then. When I played through Scarlet, I actually done a shiny only playthrough where I was only using randomly caught shinies, which I gave myself a little bit of a help by transferring over the full deck so I could get the shiny charm quicker. So I'd already completed the decks on Violet, so it was fairly easy just to bounce that over to Scarlet to get the shiny charm. And it was so easy to catch shinies in Scarlet and Violet, it was not exactly hard to play the entire game with shinies only. And random shinies. By which I mean I didn't go through any way of boosting them beyond the shiny charm. So outbreaks I didn't hunt through, I didn't use sandwiches or anything like that to get them. Or if I did, it was just for the collection and they weren't actually used. So. Let's see if I get another round of spawns. That's the problem with unknowns. Oh, no, there's still one hiding somewhere. There you are. Nope. I think I didn't just get lucky with the one I caught the other day. I caught it in about 20 minutes. So, this may go well, this may go badly. I do have other Unown shiny on some of the other games, but I just haven't transferred them over yet, and I've not kept track of what forms I've already got, so I figured I'd just go for all of them on this, if I can. So this will probably be a multiple stream attempt. Also have a slight issue where I've got a slight sound delay with, because I'm running on a fairly budget setup. I've not got the best capture card. So it's a very budget capture card and has a slight sound delay from what I'm seeing to what I'm hearing, so I may see the shiny before I hear it. Yeah. Onzor. That sucks. Outbreaks. Ugh. Yeah, I think in the earlier games before I started shiny hunting properly, I had a bit of a annoying habit with the games. So my first shiny outside of fixed encounters, which was basically just the Gyarados at that point, was a Rattata, and wasn't a good one. I think I was looking for Suicune at the time and just happened to find a Rattata in Pokemon Gold. But as I can't transfer that forward, that's basically... it probably still is on the game somewhere. I think the game still works. Hasn't corrupted save file or anything last I checked. But that's just never going to be really seen much again. I got kind of annoying through the Game Boy Advance games, as I kept... I think the only shiny I'd find in those games was Gyarados. I think I found 2 or 3 shiny Gyarados outside of the fixed encounters. Just random shiny Gyarados, just repeatedly. Like 3 different games. Which was rather annoying. So... when I got onto Platinum, I think it was out of curiosity at first. I decided to try and reset for a Rotom, just to see if I could, really, and it worked. So spent on and off for like a week or so to get the Rotom, just resetting for it, and then I think I then went on to Mudkip. Mudkip was my go-to starter for the generation, and I figured I'd get a shiny, just so I had a special one. Unfortunately, it took me a very long time to get one. I got very bad luck with that shiny hunt, Even though I was using Masuda method for breeding, I went through thousands and thousands of eggs before I finally got a shiny. By which point I was basically moving on to, I think, the next generation of games route, so I was moving on to them anyhow, so I don't think I could even transfer it forward straight away, so it went unused for quite a while, which was a shame after the effort I put into it. And then on... what did it? No, it's Heart Gold and Soul Silver I was playing. I think I did end up using it on Heart Gold and Soul Silver, once I could transfer it forward. But I think I then started... I think I bred a full shiny team for one of the games, but I spent so long actually breeding them, I hardly played the game. So it was a bit of a waste. And I think it was probably X and Y I started shiny hunting more, or at least quicker. So Black and White I shiny hunted a bit. I think I was busy a lot at school or whatever, and didn't really get a chance to shiny hunt that much. I think I just made a team again, and then again, what am I doing? I made a team and didn't actually use it much, so it was probably X and Y before I actually started using the shinies I was getting. And X and Y had a lot more ways to boost shiny hunting, so it became a lot easier for me to get the shinies. And since then it's just been quite easy to get shinies going forward, so Scarlet and Violet not Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield, sorry, no, actually, skipping one as well. Sun and Moon. Actually, that was another one where I got sidetracked with shiny hunting. Didn't really play Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Played Sun and Moon. Didn't really play Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. That has actually come back possibly to an advantage, because I realised I'd never actually claimed the Ash Hat Pikachu from them, so I've started shiny hunting for that, which is taking a while, because I don't think it's actually boosted by the shiny charm or anything. Actually, it wouldn't be, because it's a new game, so I don't actually have the full dex to get the shiny charm. But I might be able to... I don't think the shiny charm affects it though, because it's a gift. Which is unfortunate. Otherwise I would have transferred the full dex over. But yeah. Aurus. Aurus was a good one for shiny hunting. So XY and Aurus I done a lot of shiny hunting on. Shiny hunting for a lot of legendaries in Aurus. Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. It's another outbreak, so I'm just going to be safe. So most... I think any legendary that I could get shiny in Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I got shiny. So... that was good. Yeah, then Sun and Moon came along and I started shiny hunting in the first games and then hardly played the second. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Sword and Shield. I think it was a lot easier to shiny hunt again, so I shiny hunted for... I think I just bred for a lot of things in those games. People complained about breeding for... It's a glitch. People complained about breeding for shinies in that game, but I found it fairly easy. So. Then, I think I had a full shiny team for Shield that I did play through. Which was good. Yeah, and then Scarlet and Violet. I think Violet was my first game with pair, and I was getting so many shinies as I went along, I ended up with a mostly shiny team just from normal gameplay. So, and by the time I finished the game, I'd basically shiny hunted for most of the Pokemon already. I think all the new Pokemon I've shiny hunted for. I then played through Scarlet, as I said earlier, doing a shiny only run using random shinies. I think since then I've shiny hunted for every remaining shiny I could possibly hunt for in the game. So, not that much I've got left to shiny hunt for. I play Pokemon Go a lot, so I've got quite a few shinies from that as well. Quite a few, a ridiculous amount of shinies from that. So if I need to, I can transfer any of them over. So I really need to organise my living shiny decks at some point, because it's a lot of it's still stored on Pokemon Bank. I need to bring those forward. Another outbreak. So it doesn't quite fill them all out. On XY and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I think I went through trying to make a shiny dex then at that point, and got quite a lot of the shiny dex done, but I've lost track of what I had. I then just started from scratch in Scarlet and Violet, so if I put the two together, I probably got the vast majority of the Pokédex shiny. The Unknown is definitely one thing I have not got many of. I've got a few. I think across the games I've probably got about 7 or 8. And I have no idea what forms I've got on what games, so but I just get whatever I get on this, so because it's completely random. But I'll almost certainly be getting duplicates either way. There we go. said I should use a more powerful move and then didn't. But that worked anyhow. That's fine. Again. Still fine. I'll get another. Nope. Not sure if they can actually come back or not. Might come back as alphas, which would be a bit pain because they're anything else to catch. But yeah, I've now started streaming, so I figured I'd pull out some shiny hunting, as that's my usual go-to. I'm not sure how often I'll be streaming on the weekends because I'm usually busy with other things, quite often Pokemon Go events. So most of my streaming at the moment will be weekdays, so I figured take a... Well, I've only streamed once before now, but if I'll keep to a bit of a pattern and play Pokemon at the weekends on occasion. That's at least somewhat consistent. So I don't have a proper schedule set out yet. I'm sure any sort of consistency would probably be good. So I may change things up. I may start playing Pokemon on weekdays as well. So not really sure yet. Just see what happens. So yeah, currently during the week I'll be playing through Batman Arkham Knight. I started that last week. Not my best stream, I got lost at one point and then had to finish a bit abruptly because I'd got caught up and lost track of time. So the stream will probably only be about 2 hours or so long. So just a little something just to get going with Pokemon on stream. So, and I am worrying if this attempt to catch all the Unown is a mad effort that is going to yield no results whatsoever. What are the odds of the shiny luck hitting the Unown of all the Pokemon that are generated in the area when I go into it? I could just roam around the entire area and just catch any random shinies along the way, but I don't really need them. Just be wasting time, really. So I may continue this, I may not, I may just leave it and try something else next time I play Pokemon on stream, but I figured it was something to try. So it wasn't replaced with bronze all that time. Really hoping this shiny rate picks up. Shame if I managed to go this entire stream without getting a single shiny unknown. It'd be a bit annoying if I get the same one I've already got. I think it was an M. There's no sparkles. It's a fairly easy trip in and out to get there and back. I do like Legends Arceus, the way they've done shinies with the sparkle sound and everything. It does make for interesting shiny hunts with Scarlet and Violet. Were a little bit of a pain having to spot the shinies without the sparkle and sound. Looking forward to ZA when that comes out. So apparently that's bringing back the shiny sound. So there've been some spoilers for it already, but I sort of take some of the early ones like this with a little bit of grain of salt. So not entirely sure how legitimate all of them are. So I know I've seen some clips that look like they've just been fan made. So until they're announced officially, I want to hold off believing them too much. The shiny sound does seem to be one of the more consistent rumours that that's returning. I'd quite often just have a Twitch stream on in the background while I'm shiny hunting a lot of the time. So thought I'd try and switch it up by reversing it and having me be the Twitch stream that other people can tune in on. So whether or not anyone will turn up, we'll wait and see. But may just be a quiet day. I quite often watch the PM7 and M&J TV videos with their various Pokemon challenges that they do, which I find interesting to watch, but I'm not that interested in the mod games, although they do seem fun. Also sometimes watch people doing the hide and seek in Pokemon, which in the Scarlet and Violet Terrarium, the Bluebell Academy, which I have actually joined in on once or twice with my own Pokemon, because they've done... There was one person I saw that was doing it with viewers, and they could allow you to join in, and I jumped in and joined in on one or two of their hunts I done. So I think I done... Why it just stopped? I think I done... Because I have basically all the Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet Shiny. I had a fairly good roster of Shinies to pick from. It's just for the fun of it. I think they were on the Savannah biome, and I'd done the stupid one of going with Pyroar, and I managed to dash over to the Pride Rock. Barely made it within the time limit. And I think chat ended up giving them a bit of a hint, because I think someone had guessed where I think there was a glimpse of me at some point, and they guessed where I was. Or it might have been one of the other players who'd given a hint, because they'd seen me set off as a Pyro and guessed where I'd gone. I think I may have done another one in the Arctic, or whatever it's called, Tundra, whatever, biome area. That was stupid. I have killed myself doing that before, so I was a little bit worried there. Yeah, I was watching M&J TV's latest video just before I started this stream, where he's done the Pokemon controlling their own moves. Fun one. So it's using one of the Battle Frontier mechanics to play the entire game. Never really got into the Battle Frontier sort of challenges. I'm not that competitive a player. I'm a collector more than a competitive player. That sort of goes for most games. And I come from a family of collectors, or some would say hoarders. So trying to keep mine fairly refined, so I don't just hoard too much. I do sort through periodically to get rid of stuff. But it does very much come down to collecting. So Pokemon very much appealed to me as a child. So that's actually how I got into it. So I always used to get sticker collections when I was younger. And, one day I was in a toy shop and was in between collections, and I was allowed to pick a new collection to start, and I saw Pokemon cards on the same shelf as the stickers. I was asked for the Pokemon cards. They were more expensive than the sticker packs, but my mother let me. And that was my introduction to Pokemon. A week or two later I saw the anime. And that's basically that. So I got the game the following Christmas. I still collect the trading cards, not... I don't try and complete every set. I'm a bit more sort of realistic than that. So, not got the most money to work with, so I just go to try and collect. I've been putting together a card decks of one of every Pokemon in card form. And I think I'm about 12 or 13 out of the currently available Pokemon complete yet. Which I'll probably pick up the remainder soon. I've been sort of browsing online and can get most of them for like a tenner. So, all good in alpha. Yeah, just going to avoid you. I'll also be looking for a few odd cards that are a bit trickier to find at Comic-Con next weekend. We're going to London with some friends. I just walked out of here and then straight back, didn't I? Okay. That was stupid. Yeah, this is not going well. It's been like 45 minutes and still not a single shiny. Which is a little bit annoying. I want to get all the Unknown at some point, but whether or not I'll be streaming it or just doing it on my spare time, I don't know. So I need to go through my shiny collection to work out what exactly I need and what I don't. So once I've done that, I'll be able to narrow down some other shiny hunts to do. But until then, this is one I know that I don't have. One of the few that I know of that I can say that about. So this seemed like the logical one to go for. But so far it doesn't seem to be looking particularly fruitful. My problem is I usually sort of joke around shiny luck sort of being more constant, so if I get a shiny in one place I'm not going to get it somewhere else. So I tend to focus on a single hunt at a time, don't go to random encounters, but in this game it doesn't really work quite as well because of how they spawn in all the Pokemon at once when you enter an area. So, just going at Unknown, I am very limiting my odds at a shiny. So there might be a shiny spawn elsewhere on the map that I had no idea about. I could just be missing because I'm only looking at the unknowns. Next time a mass outbreak comes up, I might just check all of them just to get some sort of shiny out of it. Oh, and there we go. Speak of the devil. I'll check the unknown first. So. What do I'll check these two first. This one is Scorpy. This one was Ghastly. the Unown. Not an outbreak. Right, okay. Oh, I've just seen Albert Combs' message. I don't know when that came through. Join stream my friends. Okay, Albert, I'll check you out when I get a chance to. So I'll probably have a look after this stream. Sorry about not noticing that sooner. What next? Rather ghastly. Another score AP. Ligumi. Goomy. Yep. Snub. So good. Trying to plan my route out. Done so much when shiny hunting on here before. Can get the hang of working out routes fairly well. No, I'm not going to get a shiny after all. This will give me a shiny and it's Guitar. God, I've got so many of them shiny. Oh my god. Last one is okay. That's Nyanma. Oh, that's a bust. I was kind of hoping to at least get one shiny from that. Back to Unown. I was trying to debate what games to play on stream. Pokemon's obviously a go-to for me, so I want to do that at some point. But not having a decent shiny hunt to go for, I was a bit hesitant to start it, so I want to go for something else first, and went for Batman Arkham Knight. I also considered the new Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom, but that's more a game I just wanted to plough through straight away, so I ended up completing that in a week. So it's a fun game, liked it a lot. Generally, Nintendo is my sort of go-to for games. So the Batman Arkham series I was introduced to on the Switch with Arkham City and then Arkham Origins, which I think Arkham Origins was as good, but I still enjoyed them. Wanted to play the others in the series. Oh, this is actually not right. It's not paying attention. Right. That says quite a few games that I've been wanting to play for a while and never really got round to, and I picked up Arkham Knight over the summer when it was on sale. Been meaning to play it, so that seemed like a reasonable one to go for. Stop using the getting lucky. There's a few other games I've been sort of tempted to play, but didn't really seem right for streaming. They're either slightly old games that are fairly short, but I doubt anyone would really be that interested in, or probably a bit too long, and I'd want to play on my own time with it. Yeah, so the main game I'll be streaming for the time being will be Arkham Knight. Probably the odd Pokemon stream here and there. In between. Possibly changing to a different shiny hunt if this does not work out, which it currently isn't looking good. So I'll try and sort out something better to shiny hunt for next time. I may just continue with this. Not entirely sure yet. So I might just... how the hell did I manage to do that? And they're gone again. I can't really bother to go around to call them again. Just stick with the unknowns. It's getting a little bit frustrating. It's not unusual for shiny hunts to take a while, but this one may be a little repetitive, just running back and forth like this. So if I was hunting for an outbreak Pokemon, it might be a bit more interesting, but it would also take a while for the actual outbreak to appear. I know I may not even get the shiny from it, which basically means it's just as hit and miss. It might be more interesting, but may not get the results. This, I think, will get the results, it just may take a while. Streaming for almost an hour now and haven't caught a single Pokemon. Which isn't great. Based on the one I caught before, I was kind of expecting it to be like one every 20 minutes, half an hour. But not all that good. God, I heard the cry. I heard the cry and thought it was a shiny sound. It's a blue and alpha. Okay. Yep. Ugh. Need to get in the habit of keeping track of chat better, I think, because I'm not paying the most attention to it. Sort of glancing across from time to time, but don't think I'm really taking it in properly. One message so far, and I don't actually know when that came through because I wasn't paying attention, so I apologise for that. It's fairly new to me, so trying to get into the habit of keeping track of that is something I need to get used to. Yep. This is a fairly laid-back stream. I'll probably be streaming for another hour or so, so about halfway through now. Kind of make this into a little bit of a game for myself with the Braviary trying to get into the ruins while still in the air. Do the nosedive. Here. I glide into the entrance. I just drop at the end so I don't scare them. Yeah, I've done this quite a few times, so I'm getting the hang of it. Dusclops outbreak. Not that interesting to me. Can't remember if I've got a shiny Dusclops on this or not. No, I've got Dusknoir somewhere. Probably multiples of them. Just back and forth. Don't have the most interesting of character outfits either, so just my preference. Kind of disappointed it hasn't given me more shinies. Pretty sure there's no real shiny charm in this game, it's just the Pokédex completion that boosts shiny rate. If there is, it's going to be annoying for me, having not remembered about it. Do I have my items? Oops, key items. Could it be a key item? Those are the form changing stuff. Oh no, do have a shiny charm. Do have a shiny charm, so I should be getting shiny boost as well. And yet, I'm still not getting one, so that's frustrating. That's just how it goes to shiny hunts. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes they just take a really long time to do. Some are quick. I've done some shiny hunts, I've literally turned up to location and there's been a shiny sitting there ready for me. Others like this one, I can be going back and forth for hours and not get anything. And then there's the Ashap Pikachu, which is I've been going for months on and off now, so that one's getting annoying as well, so... Ooh, just a... Is this an outbreak? Yes, it's an outbreak. Hopefully I'll get a shiny from this outbreak. One of the handy things about this game is that even as long as you save before the Pokemon appears, it should still appear, even if you fail it and have to try again. Scarlet and Violet had to be in range of it in order to get it to save properly. So if it ran out of range before you could save, no shiny for you. Which honestly did happen a couple of times for me. Didn't do that very well. Oh. Pokedex entry for it. Not that I really need Electrode. No, unfortunately with Unown, there's not much point in checking all the other spots because it only appears in one spot. So I got a Pokedex update. Oh, what did I? No, I didn't. Obviously hadn't hit the next threshold. So, usually don't talk much while playing, so I'm trying to get into the habit of talking while playing for streaming, so I do apologise if I'm just waffling on a bit, but just trying to fill the time. So I have a bad habit of just staying quiet when I'm concentrating on something, which I want to avoid, especially for streaming. I also have that same sort of issue while working in the office. I tend to concentrate on the work and not really talk to the others much. There's only sort of in between things that I'd start talking, and some people would consider me to be fairly quiet, and I can be quite chatty at times if I start talking. I need the motivation to actually start, so a lot of the time. So if I'm concentrating on something, I don't really do it. That's one of the more useful things I think with streaming shiny hunts, because it doesn't take that much attention for me, so I think I am going to be more free to talk more while shiny hunting than when I'm concentrating on another game. Yeah, there's also the Let's Go games. Shiny hunted them a bit. I done one particularly stupid shiny hunt in that game, in that I went for shiny Mewtwo, which was kind of mad because it can quite easily run on you. So yeah, I think you have to battle it and then catch it. The battle itself was not easy. It was a bit of a pain in the arse to actually battle it to start with. And then to actually catch it was also a pain. I had to do all that once it got shiny and hope it didn't run on me. If not, I'd have to start resetting again to get it. I did eventually get it shiny, and was dumb enough to catch it with a Premier Ball of all things. Which, stupid ones, I didn't even need a shiny Mewtwo, I just done it for the fun of it. So being able to shiny hunt overworld Pokemon, because that was the first game that was really possible. Wasn't the best way of doing it, especially with the catch mechanic, but there were multiple times I missed a shiny as it spawned just as I was leaving an area as well, which is a pain. I got quite a few shinies on that game as well. I can't actually remember how much I played both of them. I think I just speed ran one of them. Which is always a sort of risk with me with second games. Or second playthroughs. Do just hurry through it just to get it done. That's why I've tend for my second playthroughs to do something a bit more interesting with a shiny team or shiny random playthrough or sort of thing. Which makes it a bit more interesting, make sure I don't just speed run through it and not really enjoy it properly. It's also why when the sort of third and fourth installments of the games come out, I don't always play them properly. I get hung up on planning something and I don't actually get around to doing it. Anything? Nope, still nothing. No outbreak of it either. Nope. Well, I'm about an hour and 15-20 minutes into this and still not a single shiny unknown, aside from the one I'd already got beforehand. This may just be a hunt that I have to do just off and on at other times. Will be a bit of a shame. But can't hurt to give something like this a go. I quite often find myself at like half an hour here and there just to burn. I could just do this for that time. Running back and forth. currently is the Ash Hat Pikachu that I'm doing that with. Whenever I've got a few spare minutes, I just crack out my 3DS and reset a few times to see if it's shiny. That's several months I've been going for it now. Did I just check? Oh, honestly, losing track of what I'm doing here. I was kind of expecting to just find a random shiny along the way at some point during this. Didn't quite make it all the way along this time. Can't quite remember what the range is on the shiny sound, so one's at the back I'm moving a bit closer to just in case it's not triggered the sound. So the blue is relatively easy to see in this game. So should be fairly easy to spot even if I don't hear the sound. That end at the back looked a different shade, but it was just a light. Second guess myself for a second there. Yeah, I do like shiny Pokemon. It's a bit more interesting to collect. So the collector in me always likes that sort of thing. Getting the full decks is child's play, really. So doing something a bit more challenging, like shiny hunting, came fairly naturally to me. Also helps that I'm fairly patient as well. So good to have another outbreak. Will this finally give me a shiny? I don't want to start throwing balls randomly because if a shiny appears it could scare it off. Unown are quite skittish. So I'm staying to the edge of the room because they tend to spawn in the middle. Really like a second horde to spawn in this. Actually, let's get 100. Let's swap that out for something else to be leveling up or something. It's the only reason I was using the electrode behind anyway. Basically, been using all the new shinies. All the Hisuian shinies. So I collected them, I figured I might as well start leveling them up. So as I went through, I was using them in the game. So you'd probably notice that my entire team is Hisuian shinies right now. Oh, new horde. Alphas. Not shiny. A little bit worrying. 76. Well, I'm going to be able to catch it quite easily if I do that. I was tempted to try and catch all the alphas. Don't think I'll be doing that though. Problem with alphas, they're not really much use outside of this game. Nice novelty, but outside of this, don't really do much. Okay. Glad you mentioned Spark then. Need to go stronger. It's clearly looking at me and yet it has disappeared. Visible unknown. Shiny Alpha would be interesting. Ouch. It's alright. Yeah. Shiny Alpha Zorak was quite the catch. Not much use outside of this game, so... This doesn't look like there's going to be any more. Oh well. This is looking to be a bit of a shame. Another outbreak and still no shiny. No, there you go. Right. Just switch out Volt Orb. Yeah, so M I've already caught beforehand. Let's see. Who do I want to develop next? Stick Braviary, and that's the last level of the lot. Shuffle him up. Yeah, I do have quite a lot of shinies on this game already. So just trying to complete the unknown. which it's looking like it's going to be quite a slow process. Which is a shame. I would have liked to have something to show from this, but it is what it is. I knew this wasn't going to be the quickest hunt, trying to get all the unknowns. So, if I hadn't got the other shiny so quickly when I got that, I wouldn't have actually bothered trying this. So that first unknown only took like 20 minutes, half an hour. Shiny! Just as I say that. That is amazing timing. Okay, what have we got here? Right at the back, of course it is. There we go. It's an R. Fantastic. Finally got an unknown shiny from this. Oh, I was worried I wasn't going to get any. Okay, well, definitely save now. So, that is time to update the counter, I guess. 2. There we go. Right. Finally off starting blocks. Only took an hour and a half. Yes, I am that mad. Where does R go? R goes there. Oh. Thank you for following Afro Quack. So, I hope you're enjoying watching the stream. It's not been that successful so far, but so you've literally just joined in the right time to see my first shiny in an hour and a half. It's very fortunate timing there. So, based on this speed, I'm probably not going to get another one, but we'll see what we can do. So it's going to be quite a slow process. I don't know when I'll be streaming this again, so it depends on how successful it actually is. So at the moment it doesn't look like it's going to be that great a hunt to stream, to be honest. So I may just leave it. We'll need to... So I play Pokemon so much and it doesn't make sense not to stream Pokemon shiny hunting. So I'll have to come up with something else to shiny hunt in the future. Probably back to Scarlet and Violet, as that pays out so much quicker. So I may go on to the painful hunts of Tandemaus and Mousehold. The Dunsparce and Mousehold are the rare forms of those. Still need to get. I'm kind of expecting an event for them at some point. I can't remember if I've just been here and just teleported back out. I'm just checking again. Honestly, I'm going back and forth so much, I'm losing track of what I'm doing half the time. Okay. Hoping the shiny luck will pick up a little bit. It's just a bit of a drought I was in. Usually I get shinies in this like mad. So it's been a bit slow today in general. Didn't actually mean to drop off there, but well. Nope. Probably got about half an hour left to stream today, so let's see if I can get another one. Ugh. Lickitung. I get so many shiny Lickitung in Pokemon Go, it's ridiculous. Much as I like how easy it is to get shinies in Pokemon Go, it does cause them to lose a bit of their value. So, in general, I just tend to consider Pokemon Go separate from my main shiny hunts. So I've got so many in there that it just doesn't really have the same appeal. Still like getting them in Pokemon Go, but getting shinies properly is always preferred. So some Pokemon are extremely hard to get outside of Pokemon Go shiny in comparison, so in those cases I may just fall back on Pokemon Go for them. But in general, my main sort of shiny collection is just from main series games. So I really need to sort that collection out. Pretty sure I got as far as putting everything onto bank. Need to bring it forward into home though. Then I got sidetracked with hunting for shiny Ash Hat Pikachu. Not cloudy today. Or foggy in here. And back we go. Yeah. Yeah. That's another one I know I've got multiple shinies of. Alpha Ghastly. Nope. That's all right. Okay. Nope. So I guess a bit repetitive after a while. I'll probably be uploading this VOD both on Twitch and onto my YouTube channel, which I should have linked in my profile. Assuming that's working. So, sort of half hoping for if this does actually work to make it into a sort of mega cut of all the shiny unknown being caught, but considering how long it's taking, it's probably not going to be worth the effort. Especially if I end up not streaming most of it. I just do the shiny hunting on my own time. I won't be recording it or streaming it or anything. Go again. I do tend to play the Switch in portable mode more than console mode, so most games I probably won't be streaming on the Switch. Most of the streaming will probably be computer games, PC games. So I like to just be able to play on the go, so if I start getting into a game that I can... Shelf at unknown next. No. It's going to take long enough to get all the shinies. So I'm probably not going to be going for all the shiny alphas. I haven't even got all the alphas of unknown. I was tempted to do at one point, but as alphas aren't useful outside of this game really, I don't see the appeal of it. So I did begin to put together an alpha dex, but just lost the motivation for it. Shinies I can at least put into a proper collection and keep hold of it long term and have it still make sense. She just comes up from there. Yeah, so I've already done some fairly stupid shiny hunts on Scarlet and Violet. So I've got all the Minior colours, even though shiny they look identical. I've every Alcremie variation, even though they all look identical, which was only possible due to the event that they done early on with all the Milcery. So the Minior weren't too bad considering they had individual outbreaks for them. So are there any other stupid ones like that? Oh, all the Vivian. The regional forms of Vivian. I've got all them shiny. That was a stupid one. That took a while with Pokemon Go to get all the postcards to get the right regions. And then having to shiny hunt for them one by one. So compared to them, Unown doesn't seem like a terrible idea, but as it's proving, not that quick. So going for the alphas would be just as bad, and shiny alphas take far too long, so I don't really have much interest in doing that. If I do get a shiny alpha, that'd be great, but just a novelty more than anything. So wouldn't be one I'd go out of my way to collect. Oh, this isn't even an outbreak, is it? It's disappointing. Nope. If I could get just one more shiny from this, that'd be great. Averaging one an hour isn't terrible. But it is quite time consuming. So. Yeah, when I was first testing this out the other day, I was actually just doing outbreaks and stuff at the same time, so even then I still got it in about 20 minutes, half an hour, so that's hoping to keep up that sort of pace, but not so lucky so far. No, missed the target. Outbreak. Could finally get lucky from an outbreak. Oh, and that's not even unknown. Oh, second chance. What are the odds of 2 bronze or outbreaks spawning there in a row? It's an alpha, not an outbreak though. It's a shame. In a row. Could this be the lucky one? 3rd time's a charm. Not an outbreak. Ah, that's a shame. And no more outbreaks. So that's that. Still surprised I haven't seen a random shiny all the way. Don't know if I've got those perfected Pokedex supplies. Got Psyduck, Carnivine, Ghastly. Is it a Cricketoon along the way as well? Got a shiny before now, but Don't know if I've got the Pokedex complete to boost the shiny rate. Oh, look, a licky licky. Still don't need it. Grip top. Nope. Okay. Justin. Probably going to keep going for about another 15 minutes or so, just to see if I can find one more. 2 hours and one shiny isn't great, so... Oh. Nope. Okay. Just thinking ahead to when I'm going to be streaming Pokemon next. So probably keeping Pokemon at the weekends, but I think I'm busy the next. Actually, week after next might be okay. Busy next weekend, so I might stream Pokemon again the weekend after. Weeks might give me time to come up with something else to shiny hunt, so... Alpha Psyduck. Alpha Unknown. Not an outbreak though. Almost went for the outbreak instinctively there. Could hunt from the outbreaks just to get some better shiny payoff from these streams, but the more time I spend going for other things, the less time I spend on the actual unknown, so it'll probably take even longer to actually collect all the unknown. Also have the issue with the unknown that after a while I'll start getting repeats, so it's not great. So... I don't think there's really that good an option on other ways to shiny hunt from though. Even Pokemon Go, they're a pain in the arse to find. They're mostly only available at events. As far as shiny rate goes, this probably has the highest rate for getting shiny unknowns out of all the games. So they're not in Scarlet and Violet, so they can't be shiny hunt for there. Beyond that, they'll just be randomly in ruins, I think. They just have regular shiny rates. This at least boosts the shiny rate with the Pokédex completion. Oh dear. Remember when I was shiny hunting for the Zora, which I then evolved into Zorak. It was I think that was before the mass outbreaks, so it was a lot harder to find and get shiny. And I think the one spot it appeared in that I found it, I just got lucky that it just happened to be an alpha at the time. Wasn't intending for it to be an alpha, it just happened. So. It's quite fortunate with that one. At the time I was just happy to get a shiny one of it. Come on. One more. One more before the end of the stream. Other games there are to shiny hunt on at the moment. There's Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, but if I remember correctly, there was a mistake with their shiny rates, and the shiny charm doesn't actually affect normal encounters. Isn't the best one to shiny hunt on. I think how many shinies I actually got on that game. Never really shiny hunted on it properly. I think I got like Shaman and Arceus I shiny hunted for on it, just because I could and hadn't been able to before then. And I got one, maybe two along the way. Nothing special. So it's not really the best game to shiny hunt it on because of the shiny charm not working, from what I heard. I was never really bothered. I could just start collecting alphas when I'm doing this hunt, but so it's just not the appeal for me anymore. So I just started and lost interest in it. Oh, Baskin, that was a painful hunt on this one. Because they're so skittish, they run away almost immediately. Trying to actually catch them. When you find a shiny, actually catching it. I have to be really careful with my saves. To save beforehand and then restart several times and fail to catch him. Alpha Psyduck again. I have seen more Alpha Psyducks than I have Shiny Unown. That is annoying. And it's Bronzor, of course it is. I should really be ending soon, so I think I'll look for one more massive mass outbreak that features Unown, because I do technically have another 15 minutes. I just want to be done before then. But if I do find another massive mass outbreak, I'll search every every spot just to see if I get some sort of shiny. Some notification, text message telling me I need to be done in 15 minutes. If I can get a shiny now, that'd be great. If not, I'll wait for a mass outbreak and then just go for whatever I can find, just to finish on a shiny, if I can. Might not. Might get unlucky. So a bit of a disappointing shiny hunt stream. So, one. Oh, this might be the last one then. See what happens. Didn't actually look for an outbreak. I know that. This doesn't look like an outbreak. No. Okay. Keep trying for a little bit longer. Because I'm getting quite bad luck with those outbreaks. There we go. Okay, come on. Say this is the one. Actually save now, just in case. Oh, come on. Yep, still getting unlucky with the outbreaks. No, it's not Myanmar. So, got a maximum of like 10 minutes left now. So I'm either going to get a shiny, unknown, or I'm going to hunt through or check every outbreak in a massive mass outbreak in the hopes of finding of just any sort of shiny. And nope. Teddiursa. Honestly, the Avalugg would have been more interesting, but already got an Avalugg. Teddiursa's probably not too bad. Should get an Ursaluna, but it's Blood Moon Ursaluna that would be the big prize. Fortunately, that's not available shiny yet. Come on. Really used to be calling it a day soon. That's twice now I've really been pushing the end of the screen to just a little bit more. I always allow myself a bit of extra wiggle room, so I know myself too well. Could really do with starting streaming a bit earlier in the day, so. So for these last couple have been making sure everything's set up properly beforehand. Maybe a bit late starting. And another first room. Come on, one more massive mass outbreak over here with an unknown in it, then. Or just give me a shiny. Just give me a shiny. Just give me a Oh dear. Come on. Just give me something. This is disappointing stream. Two hours, one shiny. Come on. There's just an outbreak. I'll go for it just to see if I get a shiny. Because I need to be ending. In this area. You shouldn't fly right the way in just in case there's a shiny just inside the door. But if there was a shiny just inside the door, I would have heard it, so... Come on. I may just have to be calling it if I don't get one soon. So... I was at least hoping for an outbreak, but that turns out that's not happening for me either, so... Got a few more minutes, I can push my time. Three not there. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to call it after this. This is gonna be my last run. See if it happens to bless me with a shiny at the very end. And nope. Well, I'm going to have to call it a day there. So, unfortunately, only one more unknown from this stream. So, thanks for watching. If you want to watch me stream again, just give me a follow on Twitch. I'll be uploading to YouTube as well. So you can check out my past streams there or on Twitch. But I may stream Pokemon again in a couple of weeks' time, probably at the weekend. If not, I'll probably be streaming before that, playing Batman Arkham Knight again. But until then, thanks for watching, and see you around.